So was Everybody Draw Muhammad Day a victory, or was it a failure? I watched Coughlin's video on this, and he pointed out that although many were claiming it was a victory, he pointed out that there was a whole country who increased their censorship as a direct result of Everybody Draw Muhammad Day, that country being Pakistan, who censored for the entire country like something like 150 or 400 internet sites, including Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, I think. Um, all of these social networking sites. Pakistan did that as a direct answer to Everybody Draw Muhammad Day. So you can say there was censorship as a direct result. But I would argue that the goal of Everybody Draw Muhammad Day was not to expand free speech in Pakistan. Because we have this idea, this especially in the Western culture, this idea that everything that we do and every movement that we are part of, that everybody else in the world wants it and wants to be a part of it and should be a part of it and would benefit from it. But in reality, that's not always the case. I don't necessarily think that the people of Pakistan wanted for us to bring them free speech on the same level that most Western cultures experience free speech. I don't think that was the desire of the people. I think that if we look at Everybody Draw Muhammad Day, I think that there is now, as a direct result of that having happened, the climate and the feeling surrounding drawing a picture of Muhammad and displaying it publicly is different now. It's totally different. When Got That Funk started the Have You Seen This Man in response to my video and proposed we all draw Muhammad, when I drew admittedly rather blasphemous picture of Muhammad, definitely the feeling when I made my video, I mean, there were some pretty serious death threats like on that video. They're still on that video. You can go check them out. Uh, so, and it made me like, pause and think maybe I should take this shit down. Like maybe this wasn't a wise idea. I mean, I didn't. I left it up because I wanted to stick to my guns and I wanted to stand up for something. And after Everybody Draw Muhammad Day, when I participated in that one, it was the climate and the feeling of doing so were different. It was a lot different. Did not feel like I was sticking my neck out there nearly as much because there were others who were sticking their neck out as well. Power in numbers, I guess. And now afterwards, after the event, I don't know. It does not feel that it's taken the edge off of drawing Muhammad or depicting Muhammad. I don't know if it feels that way to you guys, but it's taken the edge off of the whole thing. Like, it doesn't feel as edgy or as out there or as dangerous and I think that is a victory. At least that is a positive outcome. What we really want to see is we want to see these large companies or media outlets, corporations, follow suit. This was something that was totally like just people doing it. I guess you could say grassroots. But if you weren't following this story or you weren't like an avid internet user, then this might have gone totally unnoticed. But what did happen was we took a little bit of the bite out of the bark of Muslim extremists, because there's been this developed this aura of you don't cross that line, that's developed around Islam, uh, that's developed around extremist Muslims, if you will. Um, and what we showed with Everybody Draw Muhammad Day was that uh, the bully could be stood up to and was stood up to and was set the fuck down, like, and put in its place. If you're just a regular Joe that doesn't really get on the internet and just watches TV, you're still seeing that these companies like Viacom, who are huge companies that call all kinds of shots here in the United States, they're really the bullies. When that average Joe sees Viacom getting pushed around and complying and being and doing what it's fucking told to do by these radical extremists, that carries weight in their minds. That's powerful. So they're still seen as having power. Now we stood up. We didn't have no fucking corporate backing. We stood up to the shit and we fucking came out on top. So now I just like to see a Viacom or a Time Warner or someone like that do the same. actually stand up for some shit. They totally comfortable making fun of Jesus all day long, Christianity, and believe me, I am too. Now, if Viacom or one of these other companies would follow suit and not give in to fucking these terrorist threats, and when they have a storyline that calls for the depiction of Muhammad, fucking show Muhammad. I don't think we're at that point yet. I think it'll still be a while before you see a major media outlet depict Muhammad, because there's still that climate of fear. One thing that kind of sucks about standing up for free speech and saying, okay, if you say I can't draw this or that, then I'm going to draw it and be, twice as blasphemous towards your religion, is that the shit that comes along with it, the people in the comment section that are like, fuck all these Muslim dirty dogs, and just, saying all this shit. I just want you guys to know that's not where I'm coming from. I'm not like fuck all the Muslims, and I'm like fuck the Muslims that try to use their religion to inspire people to kill and threaten and hurt other people. Fuck any religion that tries to impose its fucking standards and sets of ideas or its ancient dogmatic beliefs on the rest of us. I've met a few pretty cool Muslims since this has all started, so hopefully maybe we can start to build a better relationship. You just have to get over the fact that I drew your prophet, making out with a pig. That I don't know if that might be you know a bridge burnt for some of you guys, but I know some of you were able to watch it. So hopefully Islam and I can still have a conversation and move forward and learn from each other. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.